Hello students, today we will be discussing about unit number 4 in signals and systems course. The course name is signals and systems, that is R20 regulation of JNTU Anantapur. JNTU regulation of Anantapur. Okay. So signal transmission, the unit number 4 is signal transmission through linear systems. And what are the things we need to know in this signal transmission through linear systems is, the first thing you need to know what is a system. So what is a system? So this is very important. What is a system? System is a meaningful interconnection of functional blocks or elements together, okay, which gives some output when the input is given. Okay, so that's a system. Let us consider a system. Okay, so in this you can find many components. You can find many components. All these components are connected together. So that too meaningfully. Okay, so that means it you need to get some desired output at the you need to get the desired output. Okay, so and when we connect all these components, so we can also call these components are functional blocks. All these functional blocks are connected together, and when we give some input, to the system, so this arrow mark shows the signal x of t is going inside the system, and this system will transform this input, and give some output. Okay, that output can be anything. Okay, so we can represent like this: y of t is equals to something, a transform of x of t, where this t stands for transform. So why? Because the system is transforming the input and giving us the output. This output arrow mark is nothing but output. Okay, and this y of t is equals to transform of x of t. So there are lots of examples of the system. Before knowing the examples of the system, and we will be having systems like systems can take many inputs and has many outputs. Okay, it can have many inputs and many outputs. It can have many inputs and many outputs, but we are not in this subject. We are not concentrating on the many inputs and many outputs. We will be concentrating on only on one input and one output. This is the only thing that we will concentrate on in this subject. Okay, and there are lots of examples like there are lots of examples. Let us consider amplifier. Amplifier is a system. These are the physical examples of the systems. Amplifier is a system. Filter is a system. Motor is a system. Like many other devices, you can find the systems. Anything which takes some input and gives some output, and before giving the output, it has to process the input and should be given as the output. That is called as a system. Okay, even in the fan is also a system. A television is a system, fridge is a system, Okay, like you can find lots of examples of the systems, but it has many systems got many inputs and many outputs, but we will be concentrating only on the single input and single output systems. Okay, thank you.